The one thing that I really took away from this week's readings is that as therapists, we need to be really careful that we do not perpetuate biases and exacerbate cultural conditioning processes when working with clients from diverse backgrounds. The conditioning process can instill white therapists with biases and assumptions that result in cultural conditioning. And as a result of a racially unequal society, stereotypes and prejudices are perpetuated unintentionally, which really harms minority clients, and they experience inequalities in treatment and outcomes as a result of these biases. So I think in order to deliver culturally competent care, professionals must actively address and dismantle systemic racism and cultural bias. Now, as for the video by Tiffany Jana on how we can use our privilege for good, this was really eye-opening for me. And our most common association with privilege is that of white people. However, from the video, I have discovered that it is not only white people that have privilege. They may have more privilege, but I believe that every human being, regardless of color, can have some form of privilege. And having grown up in a blue-collared family, I it's kind of hard for me. Neither of my mother or father had an education beyond 8th grade. And I was in foster care. I experienced a teenage pregnancy. I married an abusive convict. And I live on Section 8 and food stamps while I'm attending college. However, the one thing that I have really taken away from this video is that, the mistakes that I have made do not define me. It is not my current situation that defines my future. And as a result of the privileges I do have, I am able to attend school and to better myself. So I am responsible for making the most of my advantages. My responsibility is to use my voice in order to make a difference in the lives of those who are downtrodden and mistreated in society. And the systems that I have participated in, Section 8, food stamps, I know what it's like to be on those systems, and it is my obligation to speak out and to help those in the system now. I mean, it is as a result of my privilege. I'm white. I am obligated to make the most of it in order to improve the lives of those that are basically forgotten in society. And while I have faced my share of struggles, I must recognize just how fortunate I am. And in my capacity as a survivor, I have a voice. And it is my responsibility to leave the world a better place. I will take action. I need to take actions that lead others to the same grace and growth that I myself have experienced. This assignment was just amazing for me, and it really opened my eyes to, we get so caught up with our mistakes or the fact that maybe we're not as well off as others. But the fact is that, I am blessed and I do have some form of privilege. Therefore, it is my responsibility to use the privilege that I have to the good of society.